this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and lilDENNiS is very happy today because look, Kitty's got some titties. lilDENNis's girlfriend, she's got some titties, look. And lilDENNiS loves his titties, so I think, look, Dennis, I think they're going to be getting it on later after this one. But today we're going to be looking at issue number 57 of the ImagineFX magazine for June 2010. I encountered an issue I was hoping to avoid, the dreaded full frontal male nudity. That'll be lilDENNiS later. Male nudity. I think Kitty's going to be happy as well. Look at her titties, look. Kitty's titties. She's got a little white bra on. Little straps. Yeah, those straps are very big, aren't they? But let's get into this. I love this cover. I feel like that is actually the best cover we've looked at so far. It's beautiful. I love that little bit of red. A little bit of red. And look at the way they've done the logo. So cool. I really hope that this one is on the DVD, because I want to see the layers and stuff. That's the subscriber one. What does the regular... Oh, it's a vampire. Oh, look at this lady here, look. Sexy. Well, that is definitely better. That is like 1,000,000 times better in my opinion. But let's get into this one. Cannot wait. Royo. We might find a new inspirational artist, I think. Little Kitty lets us in. Hey, her little titties. I can feel her titties on the paper. That's cool, that is. Nice titties. Yeah. Nice titties, Kitty. You should be happy with those, I think. Little Mélanie. I wouldn't have thought a woman would have painted that. For some reason I thought that would be a bloke. Little Mélanie though. Very aggressive. Sexy look. Ah! Royo. That's the same bloke who did the one on the back. I already know this is going to be an artist to look into. Ah, Ann Stokes. I've got one of her books. I love little Ann Stokes. Fantasy creatures. And there's our little favourite friend. Little Claire. Look at him, look. He's funny. Little monster. Like a friendly monster thing. Oh, I love that. This is look at that as well, look. This is going to be a nice... And these two little creatures. I think we're in for something special here. Is that a Hellboy? I was trying to work out who it was in the last, when I first saw it. Oh, look at these. Little friendly people. Oh, I love that. I love her. Who's this? Arthur. What a cool name, Arthur. I love that. I'd sketch those little characters. Oh, these are nice as well, look. Oh, look how pretty she is. I'm a tiny 21-year-old. Yet. That's a nice name as well. Everyone's got nice names in here. Oh, cool. Oh, this has got to be the best start to an issue so far. Hey, you saw that in one of the other issues. I love that. Reminds me of Final Fantasy for some reason. Look, another nice one as well. A little bit like Gravity Rush. Slightly, that's cool. Lots of action. Oh, these are lovely here. It looks a little bit like, tiny little bit like Yumi. The artist Yumi. I've actually bought her book. She had a book on Kickstarter, full of like sort of, it's like the universe merging with, it's a very spiritual art. I bought her a little art book. Hopefully it'll come out, I think she's releasing it next month. So I'll do a quick look at that. Sexy. Sexy. Oh, sexy. Oh, I love this. Look, she's got a head. She's got a boyfriend. She's sexy, but she is very nasty, I suppose. But you don't know. Maybe he was being horrible to her. You don't know the story, do you? Yay! Oh, James Gurney's little studio, look. It's my favourite bit, this is. Seeing their little workstations. Can't believe it, look. Like, to me that looks messy, but oh, he's on the cover of one of the books. One of James Gurney's books. That looks messy, but I'm sort of a little bit jealous, I suppose, or envious that I can't have a studio space like that. Because at the moment I'm in a shared house, so I've got my little room, got everything in here. That's Ronaldo, isn't it? Yeah, Ronaldo. There's a monster. Little Wayne Rooney, look. There's like a troll or a goblin. Planet of the Farts. We like this one. Little cosplayers. It's quite funny, that one. Hey, they look quite weird though. Look. I like them. A little bit creepy, but... Oh, I said I'd read one of the letters. Which one shall we do for... Standing up for... There we go. I'll do this one. Because on the last one, a couple issues ago, I read one of the letters. They were moaning that they started putting the regular cover on the back of the magazine. But I thought that was brilliant. So I think this is going to be a follow-up, look. It says, standing up for subs covers. I just received the latest issue of ImagineFX, and while reading through it, I got to the letters page to see people complaining about the beautiful artwork on the front of the subscriber issues. I really love the artwork only covers that us subscribers get. I agree. Looks way more special. I love those. I'd even buy these magazines just for the cover, I think. That's quite funny, that. That we subscribers get. And to me, that was a huge thing that hooked me to getting the subscription. I agree. I love seeing those paintings painted so beautifully on the front cover, plus having unique covers that your shops don't get really satisfies the nerd in me. And then it says another one. That was by Joe. Another one here by somebody called T. Please don't ever change your beautiful subscriber covers. I understand the need for the lots of informational text on the newsstand covers, but as subscribers don't need this. I don't think any artist enjoys seeing their work covered in text. I agree with that. Although I'm sure they don't mind being on the front cover. And please don't change the diversity of the subscription covers either. Blah blah blah. This is what little Claire says. She says, thanks Joe and T. T's got a cool name as well. I'm getting a lot of letters about the covers for subscribers. Most readers want to keep subscriber covers, and we've put the newsstand cover on the back for those who want that. It's a compromise. Any other views out there? I agree. I think it's perfection like this. Because you get the best of both worlds. She's cool. A bit like a transgender person. You get a willy and you get the titties. Best of both worlds. Will you be painting with Photoshop CS5? Puppets. Little puppets. Puppets. Puppet tools. Oh, I watched a film the other day on Netflix called Being... Oh, what was it called? Being Somebody. And what it was... Oh, I've got to find the name of that. I'll put the... When I do look at the DVD, I'll find the name and I'll say then in a minute. But in this film, what they did was they found a little hole and they could go into this bloke's head and experience life through this bloke's head. It was mad. It was really cool though. I'll put a link in the descriptions. I think that might be the sound of a book coming from 3D Total Publishing. Because today they're gonna deliver a book called Sketching from Imagination Anime. I can't wait for that. It's probably my most if it comes today, there'll be a quick look on the... Yay! He's cool. How can I make a monster look? Yeah, vulnerable and cute. It is. It's a fun little monster. But there should be a... Oh, look at that, look. They've also made him scary. Looks a bit like Mr. Blobby. Bloke from the 90s. If that book comes today though, there'll be a quick look on the web, on YouTube. Oh, look at this, look. I love that. Very beautiful, that. Uncharted 2 again. Plop. Yay, that's the ones we've looked at so far. Oh, yes. I'm definitely looking into this artist. Royo. He's a legend, look. Not many fantasy artists can include a fresco on a Russian castle in their portfolio, but this man's a bit special. A fresco? What's a fresco? So sexy, look. The books of Royo. Oh, I'm going to have to get these books now. These are incredible. Look at this, look. Look at this one here, look. She is so sexy. What a character that is. Skills. Oh, I want more. I want more of that. Little vehicles. That's quite cool. Little girl in a bikini. Eric Jones. Little ladies. I like that when you get a lady character with little fangs. I especially like that in animes, because it's kind of, you know that you've got a little naughty character there when they have fangs. Yay! lilDENNiS' bit. He's got a... lilDENNiS loves these sketches. Jin Han. Oh, cool. Little lady. These are very... motion. Lots of motion. I like that. lilDENNiS enjoyed that. FX Pose Traditional. Seen him? He was in Dangerous Inc magazine. That's quite cool, seeing that there. That's a nice doggy. I like the feeling of that one. Into the DVD, look. Looks a little bit like Keanu Reeves there. It's fascinating, isn't it, how it sort of evolves. Little fangs. Yeah, I thought it was Hellboy. Trying to work that out, I was. That's cool. I like the style of it. Hey, this is Ann Stokes, because that's in the book. Oh, imagine if we get to see a video of Ann Stokes working. I love her work. That's the guy on the cover, look. See, I don't really feel anything about that one. I like the colours, but I feel like it's not, for me, it's not got a message. Or maybe it has, maybe it's, yeah, maybe it's like a hidden message. Oh, it looks better when you see, I think you need to see more of it. That's nice, look. Oh, it does look nice better there, look. Image modes and colour channel. Yay! Oh look, this is the next one. We're going to have manga. It's going to be a manga one. Excited for this one. That'll be the next one on the video. I like these, look. Richard Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Never. Hey, Keanu Reeves again, isn't it? Mr. Anderson. Oh, look at these textures and brush strokes. Look, little squiggles. I love that. Look, little hints of like blood. It's sort of hinting at blood without actually doing the details. I like that. Discover new worlds. That's a bit like Uncharted. Feels like something out of Uncharted. Into our little reviews, our dated reviews. 10 years old now, these are. That's that bloke again. What's his face? Warren something. Daz Studio. The Heart of Fairy Oracle. Girls on top. That'd be Kitty tonight. On top of lilDENNiS. I might film them having getting it on. Put it out. That could be a special. Yeah, Kitty on top. I wonder if Kitty. Who do you reckon takes charge when they're making love? Yeah, I think Kitty would. She's very sweet and innocent, but I think she's a little sort of diva behind the sheets. Hey, there was no video games on that one. It's a bit disappointing. It's little Scott's face. When we see Scotty, it means we've got to get into the DVDs. She's gonna little Kitty. Look, the thing is, little Kitty. Those tits are so big now. She can't get out. She can't get her hands in. She'll have to get the DVD out with her breasts. That's amazing. Titty. Look, she's got her titties are holding the DVD for us. Issue 57. Let's go and see what's on the DVD. So here we go with the disc for issue 57. Before we do though, the name of that film is Being John Malkovich. And it says, when puppeteer Craig Schwartz discovers a portal into John Malkovich's brain, he decides to sell 15-minute excursions into the esteemed actor's mind. And it's got Cameron Diaz in it as well. So I think it's brilliant. This film is so cool. Really fun. I'm glad I remembered to say about that. But here we go. We got the little vampire blokey. And we got the contacts. I love that image. Got the website if you want it. We got a bunch of resources. You got the FX Pose bit. And you got the workshops. These workshops, these little workshops were a bit disappointing really, I think. Well, this one's brilliant. This is probably one of the best DVD workshops, this one here, that I've ever seen. But the other ones were a bit disappointing, they didn't have much. But this one here, I love having this image, so you can actually zoom in on it and like have a real good look at it. I think it's cool, that. But yeah, most of it wasn't that, it didn't really have much other than what was in the magazine. But this one has got a video and everything. So you've also got your location reference, which I think is brilliant. You've got your final images. The steps has even got little, look, which I think is cool. Little thumbnails and stuff. This video has also got audio, which seems like quite a rare thing for these.
Alright, here we go. So I'm beginning by throwing in 2 of my initial pen thumbnail sketches.
Boing. You can go right through the process, look. It's cool. I think that's my favourite article on there. In the FX Pose 8, we've got a beautiful image in here, look. Look at this one. How cool is that? I love that. Really like that. But these are the ones we've got. Little funny, I've seen that before somewhere. I love looking at these. If you want to know any of the artists' names, just leave a comment in the description. Little tiger. That's nice. That's quite funny, this one, look. This is the only thing with the magazine that you can't really resize it very well. But I love that little character. My favourite one is definitely that one. It's beautiful. And then in the resources, got the Q&A files. I don't really think there was much in here. This is funny. You got this. I like having this guy. I think there's something about him. I love it. It's cool. Again, there wasn't really much in there either. In the CG wallpapers, these are nice. Got a couple nice ones in here, I think. Quite cool. We've also got some building model for does 3D. But I don't really know much about that thing. I don't really want to even sort of look into that at the moment. I don't want to get sort of distracted by it, I suppose. Got trials for stuff. Got a workshop sample. Loads of new textures again. We love our little textures. These would be good, look. If you're doing like a fantasy scene or something. It's quite cool. We've also got, look at this. We've got human anatomy. I love these when they do that. Look how cool some of these are, look. It's like the Matrix. Din 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 din. It's cool, isn't it? He's farting. Like boosters. Nice angles and they like turn them into like little models. It's almost like these people become figurines or something. So that's a brilliant one for. I like that. Getting all the angles. I love when they do stuff like that. But look at this. We've got not only one but two Charles Bernard videos. My favouriteest bit of these DVDs. I think these videos make the DVD worth it for me.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
To part 1, learning to draw
racism.
form. My name is Charles Bernard and I am a professional illustrator. Who paints
On this one, he's talking about form, but he also,
of the form.
after he's done the form, he starts going into adding a little bit more detail and stuff, which I think is quite cool. He's got a little duck. So he's just done the basic shapes. Like
And I'm thinking of the movement of the lines within the duck and the contour movement of the duck. There's a rhythm at the contour.
essence.
As you can see, I developed this sketch further, and
Cool. So he starts out with the basic shapes, and then he starts,
right here,
the basic shapes, and then he starts going into
to
makes it a bit more advanced, which is cool. And then we've also got one about values. So he's talking about value
hello
patterns.
and welcome to Understanding Value Patterns. My name is Charles Bernard, and
Charles Bernard. This one's cool as well. He's talking about keeping it simple with your values.
you adding additional values. So many, in fact, that I could use all of the values on the value scale. But then things become a bit more difficult to handle, to keep under control. You have to be careful that you don't break up the simple underlying value patterns.
This is something they said at SVS Learn as well. This is why you do little thumbnails, so that you can just look at the values, like big bastard basic shapes for your values. So I like that. But I think that's my favourite thing again. It's always my favourite thing. The Charles Bernard videos. that's basically the DVD for issue number 57. Bing! Well, little kitties still got her titties holding the thing for us, but I really enjoyed that. I feel like that is the sexiest issue so far. Sexy cover and sexy, what's it called? Sexy contents as well. And little kitties looking sexy today. So I think it's time to go. I'm going to let these two get it on, I think. Little Kitty and little Dennis. See you later for another one.